Starting with our veggie prep, we'll chop up celery, 1 bell pepper, garlic, carrot, and onion. Next, we'll rinse 1 cup of lentils. We'll throw in 2.5 cups of water into a pot. We'll add some salt. Then we'll plop our lentils into the pot. Bringing the cooktop to a medium-high to high heat, we'll let the contents of the pot come to a full boil. Once everything is all bubbly, we'll put a lid on it and let these cook for around 30 to 45 minutes. This may or may not be cursed footage of me eating a raw veggie dog that I edited out. Next, we'll make a flax egg by putting 3 tablespoons of ground flax into a container. I used a measuring cup and 2/3 cup of water. We'll give it a stir until it's an egg-like consistency. Then going back to the lentils, just to check up on them, say hi, give them a stir, you know. Then pop the lid back on and we'll keep cooking them. And it's time to saute the vegetables. We'll add oil to the pan, let that get hot. Scrape all your veggies in the pan without being in areas like I just did. Moving on to seasoning the vegetables, we're going in with 1 teaspoon of thyme, some onion powder, some garlic powder, and black pepper. And if you want to make it spicy, add some red pepper flakes and, of course, salt. Once the veggies have cooked for around 5 minutes, they should be all done. It could just be my OCD, but we want to make sure that we're checking and stirring the lentils consistently, and then we'll let them cook for the remaining time. Once they're not hard anymore, we'll mash up 3/4 of the entirety of the lentils. Now to a bowl, we'll add our vegetables, seasoned and cooked, our mashed and unmashed lentils, and the flax egg. Before mixing everything together, we'll add the rest of our loaf ingredients, so 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour and 3/4 cup of oats. Then we'll mix it all together. Normally I would use unbleached flour, but this is all I have because, you know, times are hard. Then salt and pepper the mixture to taste. Making sure all ingredients are mixed together thoroughly. Stopping ourselves from another Aries kitchen moment, we'll grab some parchment paper and line your baking pan. Here's my convoluted way of doing that. Then we're going to pour our lentil loaf mixture into the parchment-lined baking pan. Carefully. After preheating the oven, we're going to prepare our glaze. So we'll put 3 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Spread your glaze all over your lentil loaf. And if you're like me, you want to add additional ketchup to the top. Looks beautiful. After around 40 minutes of cook time, we'll pull it out, adding, you guessed it, more ketchup. And we'll spread that out with a utensil that had a piece of kale on it and throw it back in the oven for the final 10 minutes of baking. After about 30 minutes of cooling, we'll remove the loaf from the pan and slice her up. Pinkies out. Don't let my lack of facial expression fool you. I ate 3 slices. This recipe is delicious. So good. Thank you for sticking around. Let me know if you tried this recipe out yourself. I'll link the original in the description. And I hope you're all doing relatively okay through our worldly madness. Peace, love, and light. And Lentil Loaf.